but just going for the gym just to go, to me, it just doesn't make any sense. All right, what's going on, you guys? My name is Jose. Welcome to RicoSuave Fitness, a new channel from RicoSuave, where I talk about fitness-related topics, news, and all that good stuff. I've been lifting seriously for about the last couple of years, but I've been lifting for years, and everywhere I go, I see these gym types. So let's talk about them today. I watch all your favorite YouTubers, KO, Nick Strength and Power, Philly Unfit, the Hodge Twins, Vegan Gains, everybody. What can I share my own experiences with you guys, right? So let's do that, starting today. With that being said, here are the gym types for 2020. Number one, we got the ego lifter, and this is a guy that you see at the bench press. Just he's pushing 2, 3 plates, 4 plates. He can barely get him up. He needs help from his spotter or whatever. He's just trying to ego lift and asking for injury. So this is the first type of guy that I always see in every single gym that I go to. You have an ego lifter. He's either at the bench press machine or at the squat rack, trying to squat way too much weight, and he can even do the rep all the way down. So I think there's videos out there of West Khalifa, I think, trying to do a squat. It looks horrible, terrible. So just don't do it, guys. You're just asking for injury, right? Just don't do it. Just lift what you can. Lift the weight that you can lift. I've been lifting, like I said, for the last 5 years or so. Seriously, for the last 2 years when I started like full body workouts. And I'm only at what, 215, pushing 215 3 times. Until I can push 215 5 or 6 times, I'm not going to move up to 225 on the bench press. So take your time. It takes time to develop your muscles and your body. You're not going to go to the gym one day and turn to Arnold Schwarzenegger the next day. So that's the first type of person I always see at every gym I go to, all over the East Coast, the ego lifter. Gym type number 2 is the water boy. Now this is a guy that goes around the gym. He's carrying this gallon of water, leaving a trail. Maybe he's drinking some. Sometimes he's actually pouring some on his body, just like, just dripping water all over the place, making a mess. I call him the water boy. Just don't be this guy. If you have to drink water, bring your little bottle or whatever, but just don't make a mess. Don't be bringing gallons and gallons of water to the gym. You just look silly. You know what I mean? You just look silly. So just don't do it, right? At number 3, we got the screamer. And I am pretty sure all of you guys already heard about this guy, seen this guy. Maybe you got one of those at the gym that you go to. And you can normally find them, you're probably not going to find them at Planet Fitness, but you can probably find them at an ATC or something like that. It's the guy that's over there pushing 20-pound dumbbell, just trying to like lift him up, just yelling and screaming because he wants the attention. He wants everyone to look at him to see how much weight he's lifting. So this screamer guy just doesn't make any sense to me. He's over there screaming, he's hard out. Now if you're doing a really good workout and you're having to get that last rep up and you're trying to push it, and I can understand a little bit of a grunt coming out. I understand that. I've done it a couple times, but for you to be making a big scene and screaming at the gym and all loud and all that, it just doesn't make any sense unless you're in the basement of Dorian Yates, and then it makes sense. But on a regular, mainstream gym, for you to be screaming and attracting all types of attention, it just doesn't make any sense, guys. So just don't do it. It kind of ties up with the first one. Make sure that you're just lifting the weight that you are able to lift, and you won't be screaming and scaring everyone at the gym. Coming in at number 4, we got the weight dropper. This is the guy that's over there doing the deadlifts, and he can obviously pick up the weight, but for some reason he just can't set it down. He has to let it go and slam the plates on the floor, and I can't stand that. It's distracting. I'm trying to work out, I'm trying to listen to music over here, and the guy's over there just making a loud noise. And even though there's signs all over the place that say don't slam the weights, so don't be lazy. Don't let your deadlift just drop on the ground. Don't do like Jeff Cavalier did on his last video. Just make sure that you're doing the right thing by the gym. You're not destroying the floors. You're not destroying the mats. You're not destroying the weights. If you are able to pick up that weight and on a deadlift, you are able to set it down on the floor nice and gently. So just be kind and just don't slam your weights. Gym type number 5 is the holder, and this was a very popular type of gym bro. Whenever CrossFit became very popular, this is the type of guy that goes around the gym and he grabs a set of 20s and a set of 25s and a set of 30s and a set of 35s and just puts them on the corner right there, just kind of like gathers them all in the corner just for himself. He thinks he's at home at his personal gym, but I got news flash for you, buddy. You're not at your own personal gym, so don't do that. Other people want to use those weights, so just don't be a holder. Like I said, I haven't seen this guy in a while, I guess it became very popular when CrossFit was out for a while, and then nobody's doing CrossFit anymore. That kind of like died down a little bit. But this guy used to hoard weights, and all the people were waiting for those weights to be used, and he would just have them in a corner. He didn't want nobody to take them. He didn't want to share them. So just don't be the hoarder at the gym of weights. Use a set of dumbbells one at a time. You can grab them, you can use them, you can put them back on the rack and grab the next one. So make sure you're sharing. Sharing is caring. Gym type number 6 is the pretty boy / Instagram model. And you know this person, you've seen it many times. Every gym you go, there's that one guy just taking a selfie at the gym, just sending photos, looking at himself in the mirror. I got news flash for you, buddy boy. The mirror is over there for you to look at your form, not for you to admire your body. Now, I'm guilty of, just maybe looking around at myself a little bit if I look good from different angles or whatever. But you're not going to find me in front of the mirror just like looking at myself, taking photos, putting it out on Instagram, trying to look pretty, boy. So just don't do it. You look silly. I'm glad you look good. I'm happy that you look good. But the gym is to work out, not to be, taking photos and putting it on Instagram and taking video and all that and just trying to just be a pretty boy. Unless you're doing the photo shooting, and that I understand. You talk to the gym owner, you got some cameras in there, you got some people taking photos and stuff like that for one-time deal. I understand that. So you show your best, side and, be a pretty boy for, a couple of hours. But just every single day when you go to the gym, you're there to work out, not to be an Instagram model. Gym type number 7 is the half repper. They go down on the bench, they load up 2, 3, 4 plates, and they're just going about that far. They're going about that far. What are you doing, my guy? You're not working out anything. You're going like that much. You're moving the muscle that much. Here's a news flash, guys. For you to actually work that muscle and grow that muscle, you have to have the full extension of the muscle. The full extension. If you want to work that chest, you got to bring it all the way down and extend that chest and then squeeze it back up. The half repper. Again, it ties up to the first one, the guy that's trying to do ego lift. And it just doesn't make any sense. And then this came out about last year where somebody said somewhere that half repping gives you like constant time under tension. And everybody started doing it all over the gyms, just started half repping. And it just looks silly, guys. You just look silly. You're not doing the full range of motion to grow that muscle. You're trying to load up. This happens on the leg press all the time. I see people loading 8 plates on the leg press machine, and it's going about that far down. Now, does that make any sense to you guys? It doesn't make any sense to me. I'm sorry. You have to go all the way down and push that weight all the way back up to get those full reps and you get the full motion of the muscle that you're working out. So just don't do it. Don't be a half repper. It's just don't do it. Gym type number 8 is the lost boy. And I call him the lost boy because this guy, you can obviously tell he doesn't know what he's doing. He's jumping from one machine to another. He'll go from the pull down machine to like the leg press, and then he'll go from the bicep curl machine to like, something crazy totally that has nothing to do with the particular body part that he's working on. Now, I do full body workouts 3 times a week, so that's fine. You see me doing 3 different sets, 3 different reps for every body part and stuff like that. That's fine. So you're gonna see me jump from chest, and then I'll do back and shoulders and all that. But this guy is obviously going around. He's got no plan at all. He just looking at that machine and say, that one looks good. Let's go for that one. And he'll do a couple of sets of that one. And he'll go look at the shoulder press. Okay, let's go for that one. Let's do a couple of sets of that one. This guy has no plan, no nothing. Now, I'm not saying you need a notebook and start writing that down. I don't believe you need to do that either. There's some people that actually take a notebook to the gym. They write down every set. They write down every rep. They write down every weight, everything, and just keep track like a log every week. And that's fine if you want to do that. I think it's a little too controlling, and it's not necessary. But that's better than just going to the gym with no plan. And going to the gym with no plan, you gotta have a plan, guys. What's your plan? Is it to gain muscle? Is it to lose fat? Is it, you gotta have a plan, guys. So don't be this guy. Don't be the lost boy. If you don't know what you're doing, ask somebody. Gym type number 9 is the singer, and we all know this person. Guys and girls are both guilty of this. They put on their headphones, they're singing to "Hit Me Baby One More Time" all over the gym. You can hear them across the gym just singing their heart out. Hey, we can hear you, man. We can hear you. Just keep it down. Sing it to yourself. I sing a little bit when I'm lifting, but I do it in a low voice, a quiet voice, so nobody can hear it. So, but we all have, every single gym almost that I've been to in the last 5-6 years has a singer in them. And it's just funny because sometimes it'll be good songs, sometimes it'll be songs that I don't want to hear. So keep singing to yourself, keep your songs to yourself. Nobody wants to hear it. Gym type number 10, it'll be the talker, aka the social butterfly. Now this people, and sometimes is a group of people, they go to the gym and you looking at them, you're like, well, he came in here, he talked for about 10 minutes and did 2 sets of a bench press, and then he talked for another 20 minutes and he did 3 sets of a leg press, and then he talked for about 30 minutes. This is what I call the talker. And the talker sometimes will come to you when you're in the middle of your rep as well, and they try to talk to you. So don't be this guy, don't be the talker. It's okay to say hi to people and say, how you doing today? Just give it the greeting of the day and all that, and that's fine. I'm all for that. But we there to work out. We're not there to talk. If we're there to socialize, I give you a call. We'll go have dinner. We'll go get some lunch or something. But I'm here to work out, and you should be there to work out as well. So sometimes I see gatherings of people in the corner. I see them in the corner just over there, like just talking. I'll be done with my workout, and they're still over there talking. I'm like, okay, well you just in the gym as a social club. I guess that's fine. You're paying money for it. That's fine. Do your thing. But I'm saying I'm here to work out. So I call them the talker, social butterflies. Don't get me wrong, I got plenty of friends at my gym. I talk to, for 2-3 minutes or whatever between sets, and then I get back to working out. So just don't be this guy, don't be the talker. You're there to work out. So keep talking to the minimum. And if you want to hang out afterwards, hey, I'm all for it. Gym type number 11 will be the trainer. Now this is the guy that goes around talking to everyone, saying, hey, you're doing that wrong. Hey, go down a little bit further. Hey, this is how you do that. This is the form that you should use. No, you're doing that wrong, or whatever. So this is, what I call the trainer, the personal trainer. If you're not a personal trainer, don't be a personal trainer. First of all, don't go to anyone and offer any advice without them asking you for any advice. Okay, that's just being a pest and not polite. But you can find this guy on almost every gym. He'll go around talking to people, looking, oh, yeah, hey, that's not how you do that. You should do it this way. You should do it that way. So just don't be that guy, unless somebody asks you for help or somebody's doing something really unsafe that you have to step in. I understand, but just don't be the personal trainer. Nobody wants a personal trainer. And if they did, they will hire someone. Gym type number 12 will be the stalker or lurker. Now this person, you can see them, they out there at many gyms. It's a guy that's just looking around the corner, just looking at the girls, just to see what they doing. If the girl goes to the treadmill, they jump in the treadmill right next to her, And I always hear girls complaining about this. I don't understand how there's plenty of treadmills and he jumps in the one right next to me. So just don't be that guy, don't be a stalker. You're there to work out. Females are there to work out. They're not there to socialize or meet guys or whatever. So I'm not saying you can't pick up girls at the gym. I talk to girls all the time at the gym. I actually ask the girls for phone numbers at the gym. But it's people that I already talked to before. I don't go and try to hide behind the weights, and trying to stare at them whenever they are on the leg machine or whatever, just trying to get a peek at their body, whatever. Don't be a creep. If you want to talk to a woman, don't be afraid to talk to a woman. Say, hey, how you doing? My name is Jose. I see you here all the time. Would you like to grab a coffee sometime after workout or whatever, And then just talk to them like regular people. Don't be afraid of women. Don't be a lurker. Don't be the creep hiding behind the machine trying to get a peek of a woman or whatever. You're not there to pick up women. You're there to work out. And if you want to ask somebody out, just ask him out. Don't be afraid of it. Now, this is not a dating channel, but a lot of people, I see this happen all the time. So it just doesn't make any sense. So just wanted to put it out there. Don't be a creep. Leave women alone at the gym. And it also goes to females too. Don't be a creep. Leave men alone. Gym type number 13 will be the resolutioner. And we all know this type of person, is December 31st, January 1st, is a year resolution. Well, they cannot actually go to the gym on January 1st because it's closed unless it's one of those 24-hour gyms. But you'll see them right there. You'll see them June 2nd. You'll see them maybe some of them last into February, but most of them are gone by March. So this is what I call the resolutioner. You guys got to understand that the gym is not an option. It's a way of life. Either you like it or you don't. You can't force yourself to like it. It's kind of like attraction. You can't force attraction. Either you have it or you don't. So the gym is the same way. You either love it or you hate it. I'm not saying that, going to the gym and learning to love it, you can do that. But it takes discipline. And if you just don't like it to begin with, then just don't go. Don't do it. But every year I see hundreds of people flooding the gyms. and it makes no sense. They last about 2-3 months. Also, they expecting like unrealistic results. I mean, it takes years and years and years, guys, to put on muscle. So just don't be a resolutioner. And if you want to be a resolutioner, educate yourself. Get a personal trainer for the first 6 months like I did. And then you know, go on your own and do your own thing. And make it part of your life. Like I say, if you go to the gym at least 3 times a week and work with full body workouts, that's all you need as a natural bodybuilder. You don't need more than that. So their resolutioner, another gym type for 2020. Gym type number 14 is the guy that looks the same year round. And that to me is very, very strange, because you go into the gym either to put on muscle or to lose fat. You're supposed to look skinnier in a couple of years or look bigger. And I see people go to the gym for 5-10 years. They still look the same. It makes no sense to me whatsoever. I mean, they could say that you're maintaining, I guess. You could say that. Maintenance. You're in maintenance phase. But, I mean, for me, I would not do it. I'm either there to bulk and get bigger, as big as I can, or I'm there cutting. And I'm going to lose 30, 40, 50 pounds, you know. When I first started lifting in 2015, I was cutting and I went down to 132 pounds. I was a little stick. If you see photos, it's very funny. Now I'm bulking, so I'm up to like 180 pounds. So I'm there working. I'm there to either put on muscle or get rid of fat and get skinny or get cut or something like that. So I just don't understand. And it kind of ties up to the other guy that has no plan at all. If you don't have a plan to go to the gym, when you go to the gym, you got to have a plan. What is your plan? What did you want to do? Do you want to look like a bodybuilder? Do you want to look like a power lifter? Is it powerlifting? Is it endurance? What is your plan? Just come up with a plan and just execute. But just going for the gym just to go, to me, it just doesn't make any sense. Gym type number 15 is the guy that wears jeans, boots, or sandals to the gym. First of all, if you are working in construction or something like that, and you've got to stop on the way home to the gym, and you stop at the gym, bring a pair of shorts or something, man. Bring a pair of tennis shoes. You know, the gym, you should not be this. It's just back the core. It's just bad. I don't know. It just doesn't look good. Doesn't look right wearing jeans. You can't really do leg exercises with jeans. You're wearing boots. You live in track. You live in mud everywhere all over the gym. You don't clean the gym. Your mom is not there to clean the gym, so just don't do it. Now, for the people that wear sandals, it just, you know, there's heavy things around there, right, that can fall on your foot and on your toes. So why are you wearing sandals at the gym? That makes no sense to me whatsoever. It's just one of those things that I just, if somebody can explain to me why people do this, please leave it in the comments below, because I just don't understand people that wear sandals at the gym. It just, you can't do nothing. You can't do any leg exercises. And if one of those heavy dumbbells fall on your toes, you are going to wish you had shoes on. So just don't do it. Don't wear sandals and boots and jeans to the gym. It's just bad decor. Just don't do it. Gym type number 16 is the gear guy. Now, this guy is the guy that has the armbands. He's got the gloves. He's got the waistband. He's got the chest bands. He's got the knee wraps. He's loaded up with gear, and he's got all the stuff on, but he's walking around talking to people. He's doing more cardio than lifting weights. It's just, I guess if you want to be the part, dress the part, that's kind of like his mentality, I'm guessing. I don't know. But it's just, you look silly with all that gear on. A pair of gloves might be necessary, just, you know, so you can avoid getting calluses, so you can touch your lady and it's soft or whatever afterwards, and you don't have to get calluses or whatever. So a pair of gloves, I understand, but knee wraps and elbow wraps and just all kinds of wraps, and you just, unless you're a power lifter guy, you don't need all that good stuff on you. So you look silly. People are looking at you. They're expecting you to lift some really heavy weights, and you are not doing it. I don't know why you're wearing all that gear on. It just, it looks weird. It doesn't make any sense. Gym type number 17, and I haven't seen this guy in forever, like maybe since the early 2000s, is the imaginary lat syndrome guy. This is the guy that goes to the pull down machine, does a couple pull downs, and then walks around the gym like this. Afterwards, the whole time. He actually got to go sideways through doors because he's so big. His lats are so huge from this one exercise he did. You know, so we call that imaginary syndrome, lat syndrome, or ILS. Just don't do it, guys. Okay, you big, I got it. Just don't walk around the gym like this, flaring out your lats, you know, trying to show, you know, all your muscles or whatever. We can tell if you're big or not. So you look silly. Just don't do it. Don't have ILS. Like I said, I haven't seen these guys probably since the 90s walking around. It was a trend that was going around for a while, and it just looks silly, guys. It just looks silly. Don't do it. And last but not least, we got gym type number 18. This is the guy that screams at the TV at the gym. Now, we get that all the time at my gym. They're playing, maybe they're playing some football, basketball. Well, not so much right now because of the pandemic, but I know I'm guilty of this myself. Whenever they're playing the UFC, I go and I stop and I start staring at the TV, and I forget all about my workout and I'm just watching the fight or whatever. But you're not gonna catch me screaming at the fight, screaming at the fighter, screaming at the TV. It's just weird. Just don't do it. So this is the guy that screams at the TV. They either, showing football or something, he gets too excited, he just yells at the screen. You look silly. Just don't do it. If you want to watch sports, watch them at home, and you can yell all you want. Nobody's gonna hear it. If you like this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, and come back soon for another video. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll be back very soon with another video. Welcome to the channel. Thank you for hanging out, and as always, make sure you take care of yourselves, and I'll see you soon.